So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud. The game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And they're back on the ball again. This is Batistuta! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Thuram cuts it out. Romario. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Zico. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now this could be a chance. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good alertness. Šeško!
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Xabi Alonso. And he cuts out the supply. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's looking wide. Played out wide. Zico. And he's heaved it away. That has ended up in no man's land. Decent chance! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And we have our very first corner. Chance for a shot! This time surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Messi. Messi. Bruno Fernandes.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking for the run. Look at the... Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Casemiro. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Pinged towards the front line.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Xavi Alonso in towards the back stick, and that should get the job done. It's a throw-in. Messi, Diogo Dalot spots it and intercepts.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. Kupchu gets a good foot in there. Šeško. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso, taken back almost at once. It's a searching pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kupchu is the team's great visionary. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Batistuta. Romario gets flagged offside. And that's been won straight back. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's had it nicked away. Šeško. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kupchu. Out to the right, gets into some space, and it's played in here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision. Goes for a shot!
Šeško really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
But they've got it again. Xavi Alonso. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Great chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ooh, perfectly measured that. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He shifted it to the flank. Not the most accurate pass. Not the most convincing of passes. Šeško. And he's quick to snatch it back. Played out towards the right wing. Ball swung in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Romario.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is face-to-face with the... He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Romario. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Xavi Alonso. And it's Kukçu. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And he's in on... And Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught up. In he goes again! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. Too long, and over the line.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 6. Xavi Alonso. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
Spread out to the left.
Filippo Inzaghi. Il numero 14.
Works it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Casemiro. Menu. Out to the left it goes. For sure. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Played back in. And the shots! They've scored! It not. Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ahmad. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Howson gets rid without sophistication.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 88. Viene sostituito con il numero 7. Il quarto uomo
And he's gone
indica
backward
4
here.
minuti di recupero.
Foot in. Kukçu running with the ball. Yoro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Inzaghi. No, that was never going to make it. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one